Hi, David here. Today we're working with a multi-wire branch circuit. Had this heater here. They don't want the heater, they want a plug. There was power in, power out. Multi-wire branch circuit. So let's see what we can do about this. So first off, I gotta shorten the Romex. Razor knife works, sharp one. I do a cut across. Cut down the middle, that way you have less chance of nicking the wire. Pull the wires up, cut off the excess, boom, don't need that shit. You're supposed to have like a 1/4 inch in the box or something like that, they say. 3 wires a little trickier, you gotta kind of sloop it around, kind of lightly score all sides and then cut down between the wires. Pull that off. This will free up your box space and give you some things. So multi-wire branch circuit is where they got 2 wires, 2 hots, 1 neutral. So that's like 2 different phases. So usually between these 2 you could have 240 volts. So I already knew that I shut the circuit off, so everything's off. You never want to work on a multi-wire branch circuit with it hot. So red is 1 circuit, which that goes down to the circuit breaker and is 1. Cut this paper off that comes with it, don't need that junk. Okay, other circuit is black. So these should both be on a 20 amp circuit, boom, boom, each separate. They actually should be tied together, the breakers and the panel, because they're in the same box, because they share a neutral. So, the neutral is the white wire, this is the black load, and so take the grounds first, after you clean up the Romex, take it like that. See, crimp sleeve, crimpers. Always want a solid connection on your ground. Some people just twist it, but nothing really seems as solid as that crimp sleeve right there. You see that? That's crimped solid. So now take that, shove it in the back of the box. Only need a few inches out the box, bam. Okay, put these up here. Now we got neutral. Neutral is our main, it's a return path. These are sharing the neutral, so you never want this to come apart. If you have a device not hooked up right, or you have something going on, you could have some big trouble with the neutral. So we'll strip the neutral, about 1 inch, about 3/4. Kline tools are the best. This right here is the lineman, totally badass tool right here, totally worth the $45 or whatever, because you can grab the ends and twist it together. So now that connection is never coming off, and that's what we need. We do not want the connection to be removed. That way, no matter what, there's a return path for each of these lines. So, I'm gonna put a pigtail on it to feed the outlet that I'm putting in here. So, bam, bend it out, straighten it, wrap it around, line up the housing right next to the other housing, and there. Always a new wire nut. Sometimes the old ones get worn out. Should always put a new wire nut in. So today I have a new wire nut, and we'll put that in there, tighten that up, and pop it in. Okay, there's my neutral, there's my ground, ready to go for a plug. Now we have a choice here. We could pass the red on or leave the red. Been learning lately to leave the red. Let's pass the black through. That's going to go to the other receptacle in the other room. It's going to feed that. Now the neutral's tied through. Now we need to tie the black through. It's still not hot. It appears to still not be hot. Someone could go turn on the breaker and could shock me. So I always gonna work like it is hot. Always gonna work like it's hot. So strip, never touching two things, never touching the copper and the ground, never touching the copper neutral. You just want to keep things separate. And that's a solid twist. I like to use these because I like the solid twist. You can see how well it's wrapped. Yeah, so and then it's ready for a receptacle install. Cap this, tuck it back, leave it alone. We got 3 wires. We got a ground, our hot, and a neutral. Don't touch those two together when they're hot. Don't touch these two together when it's hot. These you can usually touch together when it's hot. Unless it's a GFI, you touch these two, bam, it'll trip. Arc fault breaker might trip too. So, multi-wire branch circuit. Best not to mess with them. Best to run a neutral with each wire. Best to have a hot and a neutral together. Well, that's my knowledge on multi-wire branch circuits. Peace out. Have a good day. My name is David. Like, comment, or something.